Okay, let's move on to Joong Gun now. So, blue belt level. Again, another one of these patterns with some new bits and pieces in it for you to try, practice, rehearse. So let's have a look. Javi. So close really starts B again, as Toi Gye is. On the count. No! Reverse knife hand, middle block. So this is very, very similar to Joong Gun. If this reverse knife hand became a fist, it's just pretty much exactly the same. So mechanically, really not much difference at all, except for what we're blocking with. So we're blocking with reverse knife hand. That's just a middle block, so fingertips are at shoulder height. Low kick. No! Good. Palm upward block, circular motion. So dead flat hand, slightly ahead of the ribs, slightly inside the shoulders, so there's that 30-degree type thing. Rear foot stance, 15 degrees, so that could probably go back a little bit. And front foot at 25, so it's got a bit more of an angle. So weight distribution with the rear foot stance, there's no numbers game for it. It's most of the weight on the rear foot with the front foot lightly touching the floor. So it's not 90-10, 70-30, 50-50, nothing like that. You're literally standing on your rear foot. No! Good, and with that circular motion too. Sit! No! Okay, so don't lift the elbow too high, keep the elbow pretty flat. Okay, this is full facing, so we're half facing, full facing. No twist in the hand at all, so the knife hand just simply comes straight back, and then we deliver our upward elbow straight. So the target is to the side front. So side front, here, up under the chin. No! Sit! No! So for a black belt, these are all very, very similar. Well, they are, they're familiar, is probably a better word. No! But for a blue belt, stuff like this is completely brand new and kind of weird. So the X-fist rising block, if you think about how the checking block works, for example in Chung Mu, come in from the side and then kind of scoop up. A real common mistake is for the X-fist rising block to start down by the hips, this way. So when you turn, come in from the side and up. Come together and scoop up. Slight separation here, nothing too dramatic. So from here to create a little bit of backward motion for our back fist strike. And this is in an L stance, so this starts on the opposite chest, or crosses on the opposite chest. No! Good. So temple height. We look at the forefist and we walk our way over the back, that's your back fist. Okay. So the release here, someone's grabbed, straight down, and punch. No! Good. One more. Very, very common mistake here is for people to rock on the floor. Okay, so they'll release and rock. Okay, so you've got to find a walking stance when you release. And we haven't got any time to do backward motion, so what we need to do from here is simply just pop from L stance straight out to walking stance, because this is performed in fast motion. So when we find our walking stance, lift the heel and punch. So no backward motion from stance to stance, and no backward motion with your high punch, because we're performing these two in fast motion. No! High punch. No! Good. And we should try to utilize the other hand as well. So from here, punch. No! Good. Double forearm. So we're back to high high now because we're doing the patterns in reverse. No! Good. Two! Sit! No! Two! Pressing block again. So this arm is pretty straight. It's just slightly bent, ever so slightly bent. Drop the thumb. And here we have palm upward block if you like. So relaxed to about 30 degrees or just inside the shoulder. Just inside the shoulder. Just inside the shoulder. Very, very similar position. It's performed in slow motion and it's a low stance. So it's slightly longer than a walking stance. No! Make sure you press. Slow motion again, our angle punch. No! So this will end up around about the chest line. Otherwise it's just too far across. So you've got angle punch here. You've got what's called a turning punch here. And what's called a crescent punch here, so it's kind of shaped like a crescent moon. No! Slightly elevated. No! Good. So from this position, we'll bring our hands back to the center. We'll swing, a bit like you're holding a Swiss ball, this way. Anytime, Jimmy. Jump! Not too high with the elbow. Straight down. Good. Together. Straight down. Thumbs up. Doing good, doing good. And puddle. Shift. Very good.